With many in the area expected to stay home during the upcoming snowstorm, an emergency can still happen at any time. Even if the roads are dangerous, there are still ways to stay informed and reach out for help. Pike County Emergency Management Director Nee Jackson tells us more.
Cell phones, anything that you could communicate with when the power's out, make sure that all those are charged up. Because, for instance, the weather radio, make sure that the batteries are fresh in the weather radio, because it doesn't require power. It's got a battery backup. So like I say, those charging devices that people use, those charging bricks, you can utilize those to charge other devices with so that you can stay informed. If it's something that requires an ambulance, we would do everything that we can to try to get the ambulance to the house, for instance. There are times where we have to deploy like four-wheel drive vehicles from local fire department, emergency management, whatever it may be, whatever the closest resource is, to be able to get to those homes, if the roads are bad and, if the road conditions deteriorate to the point where we have to transport somebody like that.
When it comes to vaccines, trust in and count on the vaccine experts at the Pike County Health Department. With locations in Pikeville and Belfry, it's easy for everyone to stay up to date on vaccines. Contact the Pike County Health Department today.
When trying to keep warm, it's best to monitor alternate heat sources to prevent them from causing electrical or fuel fires. There will also be some warming stations available to Pikeville area residents throughout the weekend.
If you're planning on using alternate heat sources, make sure that you've got appropriate amount of fuel. One big thing to make sure is if you're going to be using alternate heat sources, make sure that you have batteries in your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. That's something that people will possibly forget. If you are using the heaters inside, try to keep at minimum 3 feet of clearance away from them. So keep it away from clothing, furniture, curtains. Don't use it on or near carpet at all. You just don't want to run the risk of that. If you're using candles for a heat source or for light, make sure that they're on a flat, stable surface and they're out of reach of pets and children. And just like your other heaters, don't ever leave them unattended. Try to stay with them. West Care will have a warming center open tomorrow from 7A to 7P. And Myers Towers will also have a warming center in their front lobby open. Theirs will be starting around 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.